That's the way every day goes. Every time we've no control.
Everyone, so today our group will present about the hostel registration system. So first of all, I will present the introduction of our proposed system, which is the UiTM hostel registration system. First, this system is a digital platform designed to manage student hostel registration more efficiently. Through this system, students can apply for hostel accommodation online without needing to rely fully on manual registration. Besides that, students can also check their application status and confirm hostel offers directly through the system. The main purpose of this system is to simplify the hostel registration process. Currently, the registration process can be quite time-consuming and inconvenient for students. So by implementing the system, we aim to provide a faster and more convenient registration experience. In addition, this system also helps improve communication between the student and hostel administrators because important information and updates can be shared more quickly.
Next, I will explain the current hostel registration process at UiTM through the e-HEP system. This process is designed to help students apply for course accommodation and complete the registration procedure efficiently. The process begins with the hostel application and ends with the students successfully move into their assigned hostel room. Apply college. The first step is apply college. The student who wish to stay in the hostel must submit an application through the e-HEP system. During this stage, students are required to log in to the system and fill their information such as their personal detail and academic information. The e-HEP system allows students to apply online, making the process more convenient and reducing the need for paperwork. This helps save time for both students and university staff. The next step is application approved. After students submit their application, the college staff evaluate them and the approval process is based on the merit and student academic achievement. During this stage, the staff verify the information provided by students to ensure that the application meets the requirement. If the application is successful, the student can proceed to the next stage of the process, which is receive offer. Once the application has been approved, students move to receive offer stage. At this point, successful student will receive a hostel placement offer through the e-HEP system. The offer informs students that they have been allocated a hostel room and students need to check the detail of the offer and confirm their acceptance according to the instruction provided by the university. This step is important because it officially secures the student hostel placement. The first step is register at college. After accepting the hostel offer, students are required to register at their assigned residential college. During the registration, students may need to verify their personal information and submit any requirement document. The registration process ensures that the student accommodation details are recorded accurately and that they are officially recognized as a hostel resident. After completing the registration process, students proceed to the collect key stage. The room key is usually collected from the college management office. Before receiving the key, staff may verify the student registration status to ensure that all requirements have been complete. Collecting the key gives the student access to their assigned room and hostel facility. The next step is moving. Students can now move into their assigned hostel room and they may arrange their things and follow the rule and regulation set by the college management. This stage marks the beginning of the student residential experience on campus. Finally, the process reached the end stage. At this point, the hostel registration process has been completely successfully. Through the e-HEP system, the entire process becomes more efficient, organized, and easier to manage for both students and the university. The system helps reduce manual work, improve reduce management, and provide a smoother hostel registration. In summary, of current hostel registration process consists of 7 main steps, which is apply college, application approved, receive offer, registration at college, collect key, and move in. This step ensure that students can obtain hostel accommodation in a structured and efficient manner through the e-HEP system. Thank you.
So for the horizon scanning section, we analyze the external environment and current digital trends related to the hostel registration process at UiTM. We selected this process because it involves a large number of students every semester and requires efficient management of student information and accommodation allocation. As one of the important student service in UiTM, the hostel registration process plays a significant role in ensuring a smooth and organized check-in experience for students. In today's digital era, many organizations are adopting technologies to improve service delivery and operational efficiency. Some of the current digital trends include mobile application, QR code-based registration system, AI chatbot, and integrated digital platforms. These technologies help simplify process, improve accessibility, and reduce the need for manual tasks. Therefore, understanding these digital trends is important as they influence how organizations, including educational institutions, can enhance their service through digital transformation.
And now I will talk about internal audit. For this internal audit, we analyze the current hostel management system used at UiTM, identify the key holders involved, and evaluate the strengths and weaknesses of the existing system. So now we go to current system. Currently, when students want to apply for hostel accommodation, they use the e-college system to submit their application and receive their room allocation. The student portal is then used to access student information and verify academic records that may be required during the accommodation process. Once students are successfully allocated a room, they still need to complete a physical registration process when checking in into the hostel. This means that although part of the process is digital, some steps are still handled manually. So now we move to stakeholders. The first stakeholder is the students who use the system to apply for accommodation and check their hostel placement. The second stakeholder is the hostel staff who manage application, room allocation, and student accommodation records. Finally, UiTM management monitors hostel occupancy and uses the information for planning and decision-making purpose. One of the strengths of the current process is that the systems are already established and familiar to users. In addition, student information can be accessed easily through existing platforms. The process also combines online and manual methods, allowing operation to continue even if one method encounters issues. For weaknesses, however, the systems are not fully integrated, which means information may need to be transferred between different platforms, and students are also required to complete manual registration after receiving their hostel placement, which increase processing time. Because multiple systems are involved, there is a risk of a data duplication and human errors.
Now, I will be presenting our new model generation for hostel management system. The main goal of this model is to improve efficiency, reduce manual process, and provide a better experience for students through digital technology. Our proposed model consists of 4 key components. The first one is the mobile hostel app, QR self-check-in, smart notification system, and also AI chatbot. Let me start with the first component, which is the mobile hostel app. This app serves as a one-stop platform for all hostel-related services. Instead of visiting the hostel office multiple times, students can complete most tasks directly from their smartphones. They can apply for hostel accommodations online, check their application status in real time, upload important documents, and more. As a result, the application process becomes faster, more convenient, and accessible anytime and anywhere. Moving on to the second component, the QR self-check-in system. Once a student's application has been approved, the system automatically generates a QR code. During check-in, students simply scan the QR code at the kiosk or counter. The system then verifies their information and room allocation instantly. This process helps reduce long queues, minimizes human errors, and creates accurate real-time records. Overall, it provides a smoother and more efficient check-in experience. Then, the third component is the smart notification system. Communication is an important part of hostel management, and this system ensures that students stay informed throughout every stage of the process. Automatic notifications are sent for applications updates, payment reminders, check-in schedules, and important announcements. By receiving timely information, students can avoid missing important deadlines, while hostel staff spend less time responding to repetitive inquiries. Finally, we have the AI chatbot, which acts as a virtual assistant available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The chatbot can answer frequently asked questions, provide information about hostel procedures, and help students check their application status. If a student's issue is more complex, the chatbot can direct them to the appropriate staff member. This allows students to receive immediate assistance at any time while improving the overall service experience. To conclude, these four technologies work together to create a modern, efficient, and student-centered hostel management system. By integrating this new generation model, we can streamline hostel operations, reduce administrative workload, and provide a more convenient experience for students.
Next, I will explain the gap analysis between the current system and our proposed future system. For the current system, the first issue is manual verification. Staff need to check student information manually, and this takes a lot of time and effort. Second is digital verification. Though some parts are already digital, staff still need to be involved in additional checking, so the process is still not fully efficient. And the third issue is long queues. During peak registration periods, students often need to wait for a long time, which can cause inconvenience and delays. For the future system, we propose several improvements. First is QR check-in, where students can check in by scanning a QR code. This makes the registration process faster and more efficient. Second is self-service kiosks. These kiosks act as one-stop service for students to manage hostel-related matters. Students can use it to check their room number, collect room keys, submit application, and access important hostel information without needing direct staff assistance. This helps reduce congestion at the counter, shortens waiting time, and makes the overall hostel management process more efficient and convenient for students. Lastly, we introduce Smart Access. With smart technology, students can access hostel facilities more conveniently while also improving security. Overall, this improvement can help reduce manual work, shorten waiting time, and create a better hostel registration experience.
Now I will explain about the benefit in e-HEP system, hotel registration and management. The first benefit is for students. It's time savings and convenient. By offering faster registration for students, students will no longer have to endure long, exhausting line on the campus during peak intake. They can secure and verify their hostel placement in a fraction of time, allowing them to settle in quickly and focus on the start of the semester. The second one is for staff. Okay, the streamlined administration. Moving to less paperwork and directly relieve hostels, the immigration staff from the burden of refillings, organizing, and tracking thousands of physical application forms. This will reduce human error, speed up the process, and free up their time to focus on managing facilities and supporting non-residents. And the last one is for your thing itself. Is optimize resource management. By achieving better efficiency, give the university centralized real-time data on room availability and student occupancy and facility maintenance. And this will theoretically eliminates bottlenecks, cut down operational overhead costs, and ensure the institutional resources are utilized effectively.
For the conclusion, the hostel registration process at UiTM has benefited from digital transformation through the use of online systems that improve the management of application and student information. However, challenges such as manual verification and long waiting times still affect the overall registration experience. By implementing solutions such as QR code check-in, mobile application, and AI chatbots, UiTM can further enhance efficiency, reduce administrative workload, and provide a more convenient and student-friendly registration process. I think that's all from us. Thank you.